Going on YouTube, Cloverbells here, back with another Scarlet Violet video, and today we're hopping back into the casual ladder to showcase a team made by Phil, aka ThatsaPlusOne, and Phil made a team centered around Weezing and Slaking. Now again, the reason why we're going on to casual ladder is because there is no ranked ladder yet for the Regulation E format. That's not until next month, but at the very least, it gives us a first look at some of these new Pokemon, from the DLC. Like we featured Pokesports, the Ursaluna squad. So we're here featuring this one with Weezing and Slaking. So, Weezing's always falling into that niche where like, okay, is this going to be good or is this just like a niche kind of thing, right? And the niche here is that it turns off abilities of Pokemon, but it doesn't really turn off the ones that you want. Like, for example, Photosynthesis from some of these Pokemon like Flutter, for example. But and not even like Commander from Dondozo. So that was a bit of a downer, but at the very least you can still partner it with stuff like Slaking and remove that ability. So now Slaking can really take advantage of, that big attack stat without too much worry, right? So you're gonna go for big rock slides, big high horsepowers, big body slams. With this Life Orb, you're gonna do a ton of damage. And then at the same time, Weezing can really fill that support role with Will-O-Wisp and neuter some of those physical attackers that you might run into like Chien-Pao or Dragonite. And then even Urshifu, right? And then of course Taunt to stop potential Trick Room or Tailwind setup in that sense, or even just like setup plays in general. And then from here, Phil decided to go with the classic Indeedee-Armarouge combination, which we already know what can do, right? A big expanding force damage in the psychic terrain. Of course, the Indeedee Sash here, so you can potentially tank 2 attacks here. And then you have Azelf here, which also has a good interaction with Weezing. So what you can do is set the Psychic Terrain first for the Azelf and then switch out the Indeedee and bring in the Weezing. And now all of a sudden Azelf's Levitate is gone, which means now it can really take advantage of the Psychic Terrain and go for that big expanding force damage. Choice specs, might I add. So, that's a pretty good interaction in that sense. And then of course you have Conkeldurr, which is your physical Trick Room sweeper, Ice Punch, Knockoff, Mach Punch, and Drain Punch. It's Iron Fist. So, it's going to do a lot of damage with all of these punching moves. And of course, the Assault Vest lets it take some of those special attacks, namely the Flutter, for example. All right, so Phil made a pretty cool team. So hopefully we can get some wins with Weezing, Slaking, and friends. So without wasting any further time, let's just go straight into the casual battles. All right, this is an actual VGC team. This is a Regulation D team. So he also has the Indeedee-Armarouge combination. So that's cool. I would love to just turn off Psychic Terrain immediately. That being said, Azelf could do something here. Just all depends on what was this other move here? It's got Trick. All right, Trick is cool. All right. What is my speed stat here? All right. Can't really tell. Oh, there we go, 152. Okay, that's good. That outspeeds Urshifu, so that's nice. Alright, let's go. Weezing. Alright. And we can technically go Slaking here. I'll bring Conkeldurr, and I'll bring Azelf. Alright, let's do it. Let's do it. Conkeldurr should come in handy here. Just all depends how he wants to use. Like, again, Weezing is going to turn off that Chlorophyll if he does decide to go the grass route. But time will tell if this actually works out. Big body slam damage too coming from Slaking. Alright, what is this? Indeedee Hatterene. Oh, okay. Alright. So, alright, that's great news here because we get to remove that Psychic Terrain damage. So Slaking is the faster option, and I can always taunt something here, which I definitely want to do. So why not just taunt? I can taunt the Indeedee, right? Render that thing useless, and then just literally go for like big body slam damage into this slot here, right? Potentially pick up a KO. There's a follow me, so I expected that. That's fine. So the taunt goes into, well, first we body slam, unless we KO right here, right now, which we don't. Alright, Rocky Helmet Chip. Alright, Rocky Helmet Chip. And here is the taunt. So going into the Indeedee slot here, which means he's almost forced to switch. I would imagine Trick Room coming out here. Alright, there is the Trick Room. Okay. Now we can just literally do some damage here. Now, again, the Indeedee is taunted, so he has to attack. The Slaking is kind of just chilling here, so we can just target the Hatterene instead. What I want to do is protect the Weezing first. Because, you know, the psychic damage is going to be detrimental, so we'll protect the Weezing there. And what we can do is go for a Body Slam over here. Right? Target the Hatterene. So he stays with the Indeedee. This probably is Helping Hand plus Psychic or something. Alright, it is Psychic. Okay, but no Helping Hand. So we protect the Weezing now. Okay. Dazzling Gleam. So a little bit of chip damage from the Indeedee, of course. But again, some big damage from the Slaking here. Alright, here we go. Body Slam. Good damage there into the Hatterene. And again, Life Orb chip ticking away. Now, he wants to Psychic, huh? So, I can just swap into the Azelf technically. Alright. Because, you know, the Dazzling Gleam is going to do too much damage into Conkeldurr here. Maybe... Oh, what if I swapped it into the Slaking slot? That would be something, right? Well, let's go into Azelf here. Right, we'll position it, and then literally we'll just click Rock Slide and hope we hit. Alright? That's my goal here. Alright, so now Truant is going to activate, of course, right? So he's going to give me the Psychic Surge. He's going to give me everything. I'm going to get Truant. Alright? But at this point, the Slaking can go down. It already did its job. There's the Psychic going into the Weezing slot, which is now... Oh, that did so much damage. Okay? And here is another Dazzling Gleam. Alright, Azelf, you have sacrificed yourself for the greater good. But here is the Rock Slide, able to pick up 2 KOs here, so that's good. Alright. That's very good. Alright, Indeedee goes down. Now he could bring in Torkoal, start clicking Eruption. Alright, which is, again, totally fine in the grand scheme of things. And it could be even Ursaluna for that matter. Alright, there's Torkoal. Alright, so Eruption incoming. And here is the Ursaluna. Okay. Alright. The drop comes out. Now, that being said, how many turns of Trick Room are there? There is 2 turns, so that's good news for me. I'm going to preserve the Azelf, realistically. Okay. I can give you the Weezing. Like, I don't need this thing anymore. Right, I can technically give you the Conkeldurr, but I want to keep this for the... Yeah, you know what? I have an Assault Vest. I'm going to swap in the Conkeldurr, and then Slaking can basically go down here. Alright? Like, if you click Eruption, you click Eruption. But let me stagger it. Let me not lose everything. Let me just click Protect here. Alright? Alright, here's Conkeldurr with an Assault Vest. Alright, I would imagine Ursaluna protects. Yep, Ursaluna does protect. And here comes the big Eruption from the Torkoal. Alright. There is the Eruption. Okay. Good. Alright, Slaking dies. That's totally fine. Alright, we got 1 turn of Trick Room left, of course. Conkeldurr, I believe, is slower than Ursaluna, so we outspeed that thing in Trick Room. But I am going to go here first. Alright, so now we go into the Weezing, and now this Ursaluna is burned, and I'm going to protect the Weezing this turn. So this way I can have it for next time. But what I want to do is literally click... Oh no, I can't click any of these moves actually, but... Alright, Conkeldurr, you're going to have to go down here. But again, still fine. I would love to click Drain Punch into this slot, but I don't think I'm going to be able to get that off. Still, I'm going to click Protect over here. Alright, protect the Weezing. Alright, another Eruption. Of course, you have to, right? You're there's no reason why you don't. So, now the Trick Room is over. And now we bring in Azelf yet again for the big E-Force damage. Alright, of course, Facade. Now, I don't know if that's going to be able to kill, but it's gonna do a lot. Alright, and there's the Burn Chip. Alright, now we still have second. Oh, the Twisted Dimensions return to normal. Oh, no, that's not... That's not second terrain. Alright, so here's the Azelf. Alright, here we go. Now, how many turns of terrain? We got 2 turns, that's good. So literally, I'm just gonna click Expanding Force on this slot. And then we're going to click, like literally, what else do we click? We can click Dazzling Gleam here. Yeah, I think this is the play. Just hit him hard here. So Expanding Force. Gotta KO the Torkoal here. We do KO the Torkoal, that's great. And actually, Weezing might be able to pick up the KO here on the Ursaluna, for all that matter. Alright, that single target should pick up, actually. Yep, it does. Yeah, see, that's it. So, that's how you stall the Trick Room turns, right? You stagger your pieces, you protect your last slot on the last turn of Trick Room. Trick Room is over, clean it. Alright, we're playing Chance, and Chance doesn't really have anything except a Fezandipiti and 5 homies. So, cool. It looks like an in-game team, right, with a Fezandipiti. That's literally what this looks like. There's no Flutter main, no Chien-Pao. It's not really a competitive team. So, I think what we can really do here is just, I mean, we can set Trick Room. I know he's got like Tailwind stuff, but like, what realistically does he really do here? The Tyranitar could be annoying, right? Especially for the Armarouge. Same with Garchomp. So I think what I want to do here is just bring in Indeedee-Azelf and then bring in the Weezing in the back. Alright, and then probably just go with the Slaking route along with it, right? And hopefully we can preserve the Weezing here. But this is the idea. Excuse me. Alright, that is the goal here. Preserve the Weezing as much as possible, and maybe the Azelf sweeps, or the Slaking comes in the endgame and finishes things off. So he's gonna go with the Fezandipiti and the thingy there, that I can't quite remember off the top of my head. That's how often this thing is used in VGC, right? Yeah, alright. So Toxapex, that's what it is. Alright, so here's what we do. We literally switch this thing out. We're gonna go into Weezing here, turn off every single ability, and now the Azelf should be able to do its job. Okay, now we could Terra. What's a Terra here? It is Terra Fairy. I don't think we need to Terra Fairy, but we definitely want to click Expanding Force for sure. That's super effective against everything here. So here we go. So we're gonna swap, go into the Weezing, turn off Levitate, and go for that big Expanding Force damage, right? Now, we could get outsped. No, we don't. Alright, is this gonna KO? Oh my god, it KOs. Alright, oh, we get a crit. Okay, you know, I'll take the crit, but I don't think it mattered. We had the specs. There's the Focus Sash. Alright, so this looked like it could have been a competitive team if you're using a Focus Sash. There is a light screen. I don't think that's gonna matter a whole lot, dude. You know, when you're at 1 HP. So, here we go. Gholdengo. Alrighty. Right from the get-go. So, right from here, what we can do is literally, we could protect the Weezing here, realistically speaking. I could just simply go for a Dazzling Gleam here. But I feel like, well, again, we're going for like Expanding Force damage, right? So I don't want to lose to the Gholdengo here. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to protect, and I'm just going to keep clicking Expanding Force, right? And just deal as much damage to the Gholdengo as possible. It should do like at least a decent chunk into this Gholdengo, I'm going to say, right? So here we go. Another Expanding Force. All right, that's decent chunk into Gholdengo, right? That's relatively decent chunk there. So we get rid of the Fezandipiti as well. So it's down to just Gholdengo plus homie. And again, we have a Slaking. There's a Shadow Ball going into our Azelf. Alright, the Azelf drops. Alright. But the main damage was done. Alright, so now we go into Slaking here. Okay. And now Slaking is looking really good here. There is the Iron Hands. Okay. So potential fake out pressure. Alright, of course. Oh! He's got the ability, the attack. Alright, so fake out is not good. I would love to Will-O-Wisp him. Literally. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna play both worlds here. If he ignores the Weezing, I'm gonna get off the Will-O-Wisp. And then at the same time, I'm just going to... Do I Terra here? Terra Water looks good against... oh no, this is Ghost, I believe, right? Yeah, that's still pretty good. Like, does he really click a Ghost move there? Let's see. I'm still gonna click High Horsepower into this slot. Either way, like, you could fake out. I think you want to fake out this thing, right? This is the big damage dealer. You gotta ignore the... Oh wait, it's Dragon. Why did I think it was Ghost? Why is this Dragon? Alright, whatever. It don't matter. Alright, here we go. Another Terra. Okay, what is this? Gholdengo? Is it water? It's... Oh, that's fine. Alright, well, it just depends. Do you fake out the Slaking? I thought this was Ghost, man. I did not realize this was that. Alright, we're faster anyway. Alright, goodbye. So, cool. And now we outspeed the hands as well. So we can just Will-O-Wisp this. Not that it matters. Like, again, we have our Indeedee in the back, realistically. Alright, we do connect the Will-O-Wisp. That should just give us the game, right? I know he's got the attack boost, but the fact that it's burn is quite huge here. Alright, is this Heavy Slam or is this Drain Punch? And it is just simply Drain Punch. So, neutral hit here, but again, because we revealed High Horsepower and he can't Terra anymore, we're just kind of chilling here. Alright, so we can just click Dazzling Gleam here, and here is another High Horsepower, and we're just kind of win this game. Battle was cancelled. Alright, Slaking. Getting the dub. Alright, we got an actual VGC team. Another one, right? So that's 2, so that's good. And it's very standard. Tornadus, Ogerpon, Chien-Pao, Arcanine, Flutter, and Rillaboom. You know, this is what we call the new standard 6, right? You don't even need Urshifu anymore. You got Ogerpon. Okay. Weezing looks really good here in some shape or form, along with Slaking, especially with like Rock Slide. We're kind of chilling there. And Rillaboom can do something, but not really a whole lot. And Will-O-Wisp is going to really help here against, you know, the Rillaboom and the Chien-Pao. It's just, how do I close it out? Or how do I want to close it out, is what I mean. And again, Azelf could do a lot of damage here, but the Chien-Pao does not make it so easy. Alright, how about this? We'll go with this. Alright, it does. We do have Terra Dragon. Why we have Terra Dragon, I couldn't tell you. But we have Terra Dragon. Okay. I think we just go Indeedee and the Armarouge in the Grant at the end, right? We'll leave Conkeldurr and Azelf home. Alright. So, let's see if this is enough. Weezing Slaking. Is this team prepared for Weezing Slaking? Or am I prepared to be able to use Weezing Slaking? Alright. We turn off Tornadus. But let's see if he still leaves it anyway. He let it anyway. Alright, so no Intimidate for this Arcanine, which is great news for me. We get to click Stomping Tantrum on that Arcanine, which is also very good. So, you know, what we could do is like taunt. We could taunt this thing so we can't do it. Well, I mean, we already turned off Prankster. We should... Are we faster than the Arcanine? 152. It's going to be close. Right? It just all depends on that speed tier. Alright. What does he even do? He could still click Icy Wind, and then like Arcanine's just gonna do so much damage. I'm gonna Protect turn 1, and I could technically just Rock Slide, but I'm just gonna High Horsepower over here. Click the ground move here. I don't think he Terras. Protect the Weezing. Preserve it as much as we can, just in case he Flare Blitzes. Goes for Tailwind anyway, right? So that's fine if he doesn't Terra. As long as Slaking can live, we're good. He actually just goes for Rock Slide. That could miss, and we don't necessarily can flinch. Alright, it does connect. It's good damage, just don't flinch, Slaking. Alright, good, perfect. Alright, right away we remove the Arcanine. That's good news. That's very good. He did get Tailwind, so he did get that off, but you know, we always have the Indeedee redirection later on, potentially. Alright, depends on what comes in here. If it's Chien-Pao, alright, sure. but again, we have Dazzling Gleam Pressure, we have Will-O-Wisp, we have a lot of things going for us. Especially the Dazzling Gleam. Alright, he's thinking about this. You got a lot of tools, man. You got the Ogerpon in the back. We know you got the Ogerpon. Okay? And we also have Rock Slide for this Tornadus. Alright, what is this? It's Rillaboom, actually. And again, no terrain, but he does have Fake Out. He can Fake Out the Weezing. But what I really want to do is just Will-O-Wisp this slot. And just click Rock Slide. I can even click Body Slam, if anything. So you can only click one thing and one thing only. The thing is, this Tornadus doesn't do as much damage as what could come in if I click Rock Slide. So, I could also just click Body Slam here. This is like a bigger main threat here, I would imagine. Right? Because like Tornadus does some damage, but just not a whole lot. So there's a Bleakwind. So Slaking lives, which is good. He didn't even click Fake Out, so he doesn't even care. Weezing Speed falls. Tantrum? That's definitely going into the Weezing slot. We'd still live anyway. That's good. Alright, here's the Body Slam. Some damage, I would imagine. Alright, that's good. And here is... Okay, it's Citrus, so all the more reason to really hit this Will-O-Wisp. Alright. Alright, and we do connect. That's excellent. It's perfect. That's all I needed. Okay. So we burned the Rillaboom. We can almost pretty much ignore it. We're gonna get some recovery on the Weezing here. Alright, and now what do I want to do this turn? Right, because this is an important turn here. I feel like the Slaking just goes down to like Bleakwind Storm, if anything. I do want to stall potential Tailwind here. Alright, what does he got? If possible, so he could even just read like straight up Taunt. Straight up like protecting the Weezing. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna protect the Slaking. Alright. I feel like what I can do is just double protect first and then just like stall another turn of Tailwind. Right. If he switches, he switches. Battle was cancelled! Oh my goodness. That means you had nothing in the back? You gotta play that out. Is that a Diancie? Alright, we got our Ogerpon, finally. And we got Hydreigon. And what is that? 3 starters? Yeah, Chestnaught and Meowscarada. Alright. Definitely an in-game team. Alright, how do I outspeed this threat? This stuff, actually. Hydreigon is a problem. But so is Meowscarada. Those are 2 dark types. We don't like them. Might have to just be Indeedee-Armarouge just clicking E4, but the psychic typing is not great into this actually. Maybe it has to be Weezing Slaking. Ideally, just clicking Body Slam and things. I could also do Azelf. Yeah, actually, let's just lead the combo this time around, and then you know what? Conkeldurr could do something with Indeedee supporting it. I think I'm gonna do this. Because, you know, I could just click fighting moves into all those dark types. Might as well, right? So we'll keep it in the back. We got the Assault Vest, so the Hydreigon can't really do so much. Meowscarada, you know, we have physical bulk there. So basically, take out all the dark types, and then once it comes down to it, Conkeldurr might be able to finish this game off. But we'll see how we do. Alright, what do we got? Chestnaught and Diancie. Oh, Jesus. Alright. Now, good news is that we have a ground move for the Diancie. Alright. I can Will-O-Wisp this slot here. Alright, and technically we have a fairy move. We could actually do some damage here. I don't... The thing is, does this Diancie have a steal? I don't know. Rock Fairy is interesting. Either way, I would love to Will-O-Wisp this thing. I could even protect turn 1. You know what? That does like the basic play, right? Protect turn 1. Alright. Well, we outspeed, right? I think we just simply just do this. And then we click high horsepower. And re-chilling. In my opinion. Alright, high horsepower. Alright, we didn't kill Diancie, so that's not good. Okay. We do get a Will-O-Wisp, so that's very good. So decent turn 1 so far. Alright, now is he clicking the special move thingy? The Storm? Alright, oh, Leech Seed into our Slaking. Alright, that's gonna neutralize the Will-O-Wisp a little bit. There's the Diamond Storm. Alright, that's gonna do something here. That did absolutely no damage. Alright, we're gonna get passive recovery here, which is great. We are seeded, but we have Dazzling Gleam pressure. You just body slam that Chestnaught. Alright. Here we go. We're gonna do this. And I don't know if that actually picks up though. Because like that's gonna do some damage against Diancie, but I don't think it's gonna be enough. But either way, I still think we click high horsepower into this slot. Force him. Alright. We just beat an Uber. That's great news for us. Good job slacking. And this is single target Dazzling Gleam. I would love a crit, by the way. And there is the Dazzling Gleam. Alright, that's good damage. Now, does he seed the Weezing slot? Oh, he just goes body press. Alright, Slaking lives. That's good. Alright. And again, whatever comes in, we can always outspeed with Slaking. Alright, Leech Seed recovery, but again, Burn is going to neutralize that. So that's good news for me. Alright, now do you have any of the dark type homies? Right? We're gonna see. Alright, Slaking actually dies because of the Leech Seed, so. Alright, a little bit of recovery. But we do have Conkeldurr, which is good for me. Alright, here we go. Conkeldurr is coming out. And we have an Ice Punch, if we ever need it. It's coming in here. Alright. Ogerpon! Alright. I can't burn that thing, but I can still click Dazzling Gleam here. I would also like to protect. I would love to protect. And... see, Iron Fist is turned off, though. That's the main problem. How about this? We don't necessarily need the Weezing at the moment. And I can't even burn him either, so let's go into Indeedee, I would say? Or we just want to deal some damage, I would think. You know what, let's taunt this thing so he can't Leech Seed. Alright, and then we just click Knockoff on this thing. But then he already has the mask, so that's not really going to do anything. I guess we just Train Punch it, right? You know, we're going to take damage anyway. Oh, he's got the Fairy move! Conkeldurr avoided. Alright, so we'll taunt this thing. No more Leech Seed. Okay. Best of one ladder. Play rough. Would have been big damage there. Alright, you can't use Leech Seed anymore. There's the Drain Punch. Oh, that's very good damage. Oh my goodness. Now, again, I know it did less damage, but I needed to taunt that thing first. Alright. And again, he's getting all this recovery. I think now would be a good time for the Ice Punch play. But again, it's just not doing any damage. You can't Leech Seed anymore. You know, my real threat is the Ogerpon. So, yeah, let's just withdraw the Weezing for now. And let's get Indeedee on the board. And, you know, let's just click Drain Punch again on this slot. Alright, so Weezing, come back. And here we go. Mold Breaker. Alright, not that that was going to really do anything. But here is our Indeedee. Alright, Psychic Surge. We get another Dazzling Gleam spammer. And there is Horn Leech. Alright, so again, he's going to get health back, but guess what? We're just going to KO him right now and get all the health that he did to us. Hit it right back. Yeah, see, that does no damage. Drain Punch. Alright, goodbye Ogerpon. Alright, Conkeldurr getting all its health back. So goodbye Ogerpon. This thing was supposed to be broken, guys. This thing's not doing anything. Alright, and that thing just continues to sit there and not do any damage. So it's Body Press, Leech Seed. Alright. Unfortunate there. Alright, what's the next thing? And again, Indeedee can just redirect everything he wants. Greninja! Oh boy. Okay. So, again, we can Psychic. No, he's Dark type, right? So we can just click Dazzling Gleam if anything. Alright, lots of pressure there. And we can click Drain Punch over here too. Right, and that's pretty much all she's gonna write. Battle was canceled. Alright, could not break Conkeldurr. Alright, I have to get a 4th game in here. These games are going too quick. Alright, this is a Regulation E team. We got Salamence, one of my favorites, of course. Salamence, Milotic. That is one of my favorite combinations, for sure. Roaring Moon, Milotic, too. Electros, Infernape, and Cacturne, and a Garchomp. Oh, boy. We're definitely playing Casual Ladder, guys. We are definitely playing Casual Ladder, man. So, like, Expanding Force is going to do a lot of damage, for sure. It's going to do a lot. Indeedee Armarouge looks like a nice little lead here, but again, we have the power of Azelf. Right? So, I think I'm going to just do it. So, here we go. I could even just do Indeedee Armarouge, right? Like, what is the harm here? So, we'll do Indeedee Azelf. We'll bring Weezing in the back. Alright. And Armarouge. Do this, right? Nothing's wrong with that. So this time we have like late game Indeedee Armarouge potentially, after Azelf has finished clicking Expanding Force 16 times. Alright, what do we got here? Alright, let's see what the lead is here. And it is Garchomp and Salamence. Oh boy, the 2 dragons. So that just means like Earthquake spam to me, right? That is just Earthquake spam. Alright, and that's fine by me. Now we could click a dragon move. So here's what we're gonna do. What we're gonna do is do the combo yet again. We're gonna go into the Weezing, preserve Indeedee Armarouge here, and literally click we could even click Dazzling Gleam for that matter, right? We can click Dazzling Gleam. Alright, it's Terra Psychic. Okay. But realistically speaking, like again, I'm just gonna go into Weezing here and just literally let loose with the Expanding Force. I just think it does way too much damage, and we should outspeed all these Pokemon. Alright. Expanding Force. Let's hit it. Alright. Indeedee, come back. Here comes the Weezing. Here's the combination. As we said, neutralizing gas. Alright. So that means the rough skin is turned off. Alright, but again, that doesn't really matter in the grand scheme of things. So here we go. Azelf with the Terra. Now, unless there's a dark move on these dragons, which there very well could be, I think this is just a clean sweep here. Let's see. Alright, there it is, the Expanding Force, yet again, into these 2 behemoths. Oh my goodness. Azelf. The power. Oh man. Garchomp. Salamence. No match. Alright. And here's the Weezing. Just chilling. Your only shot is Cacturne, the dark type. But that's why you have a fairy type. What do we got? Electros. I forgot that was a Pokemon. And Infernape. Okay. Alright. Well, here we go. I would like to... Well, I can't actually go this way. I can protect. Or I can just click Dazzling Gleam. And yet again, just click the Expanding Force on all these things. Yeah, we're just gonna do it over here. Might as well. I think he just cancels. Oh, he's gonna play through it. Alright, he's gonna play through it. He's gonna Terra. I would imagine. Dark. There it is. There's the Terra. Alright, what are we doing? You know, if he Terra'd this, I could have called that and just Will-O-Wisp it. It is Terra Dark. Dude. Okay. Yeah, I could have just Will-O-Wisp that slot. Alright, here we go. It's not gonna do anything to that. But I don't... Does Electros live? The expanding force? There's no way. Oh my goodness. Azelf busted, man. Alright. There's the poison jab into the Weezing Slaking. I don't know why he did that, but here we go. Enjoyed the dazzling gleam. Thank you for tearing into something that's weak to fairy. Alright, now we're just bullying him at this point. Alright, so I'm just gonna click it again and just force him. Here, you can have the Indeedee. You can have the Indeedee. We have Armarouge in the back as well. But your job is to remove the Weezing here, but you can't. Alright, so battle was cancelled? Yes. Alright. Another easy dub. Alright, folks, and there it is. There is Phil's team yet again. It's a really fun team, in all honesty. You know, Weezing Slaking is pretty fun for ladder games, right? And then this, of course, the Azelf, right? I don't know how many times or how many chances I'm going to be able to use Azelf in VGC, so I'm glad to be able to at least try and use it. So that was great. And then from here, you know, we already know what Indeedee Armarouge can do, and even Conkeldurr came to like a game or two. So give this one a go. Let me know how you do. Please go to Phil and give him a shout out, and you know, follow him if you haven't done so already. But yeah, we'll be back with another video in the next one, guys. And again, just remember, if you're still interested in team building and coaching on the channel, we offer it. Just sign up with the tier 3 sub to the channel. If you look in the video description and the pinned comment section in this video, there is a link to join the channel for team building. And again, the way it works is you and I get to sit in a Discord call one-on-one, and from there we get to build the team that you want, and I show you how to create the EV spreads for it. You know, for all your tournament needs or online ranked ladder leads, we got you covered. All right, so sign up on the channel with the tier 3 sub, but we'll be back with another video in the next one, guys. Peace out and have a good night.